Hello guys. Now I just had this issue of using the Wi-Fi access point. Okay, and this is a Wi-Fi access point having dual bands, meaning there are two bands in this. It is emitting. So one is the 2.4 gigahertz and the other is the 5 gigahertz bands. Okay, so and then I have a 5G connection in my house. It's a router through a modem cum router through which I'm getting the 5G connection in my house through a 5G SIM card. So I have kept this instrument in the hall, and when I use my iPhone XR with this modem instrument, I'm getting very good download speeds. The 5G is very good. That is all fine. So and then I try to do the same test in my bedroom, a few couple of tens of feet away from the hall. So there is a drastic drop in the speed of the Wi-Fi connection, as I'm not getting the desired speed. So what I did is I bought a Wi-Fi access point to keep it in my bedroom so that I can have the full speed or the full potential of the 5G when I'm using my mobile in the bedroom. So I bought a Wi-Fi access point. So this Wi-Fi access point is having, as I explained, dual bands, and I have pulled an Ethernet cable and connected to the Wi-Fi access point. So now when I try to do the test with the Wi-Fi access point, I learned that the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth gives lesser speed, and the 5 gigahertz bandwidth gives much higher speed to support the gigabyte transfer rate for the 5G connection. So that was my desire, so to use the full potential of it. So I connected the same thing and I tried running the test, but unfortunately this iPhone XR doesn't seem to work properly with the 5 gigahertz bandwidth of this Wi-Fi access point. I was really disappointed. It is working very fine with the 2.4 gigahertz, but with the 5 gigahertz it was giving a lot of trouble, and I was not able to get the full potential of the 5G connection which I'm having at home. So I'm just going to show you some tests which I did and how I solved this problem. Let's have a look, guys. Okay, now I'm running the first speed test, and this is for the iPhone XR connected directly to my 5G modem cum router. So you can see the download speed is very high, and it's very much above than the 4G connection. That is fine. So you can see what is the download there, and then the uploads are not so very impressive with the 5G. That's what I feel. With the optic fiber cable connection, it's much faster. But anyway, no problem. At least the download is very high. The upload is much faster than the 4G. Now I'm going to move my mobile from my hall where I did the test. Now I'm just coming into my bedroom now. So I'm doing the test now in the bedroom with the same iPhone XR connected to my modem cum router, and you can see there is a drastic drop in the download. Even though it is much higher than 4G, I'm not getting the desired or the full potential of the download here. Okay, so and now you can see that the uploads are almost okay. It's almost the same, but I was very disappointed with the download because my bedroom is not very far away from my hall, and just one wall blocking the 5G router, and this is what happened. So now what I did, as I explained to you, I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi access point with the 2.4 gigahertz speed, the XR. Okay, and now let's do the speed test with the 2.4 gigahertz access point. Okay, so now you can see the downloads are pretty much in the range of 50 to 60 to 75, which I would say is the very good range of a 4G connection only. And even the upload is almost 40. That is okay, but the download is very less, even though I have pulled an Ethernet cable from my modem cum router, which is 5G, and put it in the access point. Now using 2.4 gigahertz, it was much lower than the 5G. So now, since I know that the 5 gigahertz bandwidth gives very good speed, I was expecting it to do the same, and now I connected to the 5 gigahertz bandwidth. Okay, now I'll show you what happens when I do the speed test with the iPhone XR. Okay, you see that it's 2 or 3 megabits per second. That's not even 4G. It's much lesser than 4G. I was expecting it to give 500 megabits, but very disappointed with this. And I tried so many options and it was not working at all. I searched all over the internet and many people had this issue, and so many things are happening there. So after searching in the internet and going across many of the discussions, I came to know that all of the iPhone 10 series are having some issues with the 5 gigahertz bandwidth of Wi-Fi, and there are a lot of frustrated comments in the internet that it's not working properly with the 5 gigahertz, and all the Samsung phones are working properly. And so I did some intensive searching in many websites and found some videos in the YouTube to solve this problem and how to make the 10 series of the iPhone work well with a 5 gigahertz. So I came across a lot of options, a lot of videos there showing a lot of steps, and change many things in the settings, use this, use that. So frustratingly, with many failed attempts, I tried almost all the options and it never worked. So I was literally disappointed that I'm not getting the 5G full potential speed in my bedroom and to cover it all over my house. So I was really wondering what to do, and then finally I came across a solution which works for me. So I just wanted to share the same with you guys. Maybe you are also struggling with the same problem, so you can take help from this one. So what I try to do now is, there is an option to reset your network settings in your phone. So you just have to go to the phone, and then there is an option, phone settings, and there is an option for reset. And if you go inside reset, there is reset your network settings. So when you click on that, what the phone does is it wipes out all the data of all the Wi-Fi connections you have made until now from your phone. So it's like refreshing out and blanking out the phone's memory on this particular topic. And then what happens, the phone actually restarts. So after it restarted, what I tried to do, I just experimented by just connecting only to the Wi-Fi access point through the 5 gigahertz speed. I never touched the 2.4 gigahertz at all, even though it is showing in the list. So I selected the 5 gigahertz speed bandwidth, and I put in the password, and then I connected to the 5 gigahertz bandwidth alone. So when I did that, and then I ran a speed test, then I could see the full potential of the 5G speeds which I was getting in the hall. I was able to get it in the bedroom too. So that means the iPhone XR is able to pick up the 5 gigahertz bandwidth now. So what I did here is I wiped out all the Wi-Fi connections and reset the network settings, and then I connected only to the 5 gigahertz bandwidth of the Wi-Fi access point. So in this way it works. So let me show you the speed test after I did the settings. Okay guys, now the phone is restarted after resetting the network settings. Now I'm selecting only the 5G, the 5 gigahertz bandwidth of the Wi-Fi access point. So let's go to the test now. Now you'll see the difference. And voila, yeah, here we go. So I'm getting almost the same speed which I got with the 5G router cum modem in my hall. So I'm getting almost the same speed in my bedroom with my access point working under the bandwidth of 5 gigahertz. So now the phone is picking up the 5 gigahertz bandwidth. So the trick was not to connect to the 2.4 gigahertz at all and connect only to the 5G. So I hope this video was very useful to you, and you are able to solve your problems if you have been breaking your head just like me. And please do like my video and share it to people who are struggling with the same issue. Good luck guys. Take care. Bye.